Welcome, my friends, to Wake Up with Ellie. This series is to help you remember that you are God's boots on the ground every day. Whether you call God the universe, spirit, love, source, whatever you call that source, you are the boots on the ground. You are that channel for love. You are that voice for love. And this will help you to come from that place. This is excerpted from a free ritual that I do inside my Facebook group. And if you want to be a part of that, you'll find the link below. I hope you enjoy this, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Our word of the day is healing. Every fiber of my being is filled with divine energy and vitality. We'll talk about a good mantra. That's a good one too. Every fiber of my being is filled with divine energy and vitality. Healing is the realization of divine wholeness, meaning I am not merely a physical being seeking healing. I am a spiritual being already whole in God's perfect life. Healing occurs when I align my thoughts and beliefs with the truth that divine life is flowing through me. True healing begins in mind and soul. As I do the spiritual work of release, I create space for God's receiving power to work through me. Love, peace, and faith restore harmony in my body, mind, and soul. Affirming wholeness activates the divine energy that renews every cell of my being. No condition is greater than spirit. As I trust in God's presence within, I open myself to healing. Wholeness is my birthright. I claim it now. Every fiber of my being is filled with divine energy and vitality. Every fiber of my being is filled with divine energy and vitality. Healing is not something that we ask for from some source outside of us. Neither is abundant success, health, or love. We're not begging to be worthy, waiting to see whether God thinks that we're worthy of these things. We are taking the responsibility to get into alignment with the divinity that we are. How do we get into alignment with it? And once we get into alignment with it, it all flows through us, the healing, the health, the wealth, the abundance, all of that. How do we get into alignment? By doing things like this, by having these conversations, by having mantras that help to rewire our subconscious mind, by doing the kind of belief work that I do with people in Diamonds of Light to blast through limiting beliefs and step into our power. It's us taking responsibility for whether we are filling ourselves with the light so that we may remember that we are the light. And are we doing the work to let go of the things that tell us that we're something different? Because it's like the divine, let's say the divine is here, right? And the divine is pure goodness and love and healing and abundance and success and love, all of the things that you could possibly want, an absolute treasure house of all of those things. And A Course in Miracles tells us that that is what we have access to when we are in alignment with the divine. So when we are in alignment, it means think about being in line, like think about all of those blessings that can pour into us from the divine. But they can't if we're slightly off kilter. We can only get some of them if we're slightly off kilter. If we're over here, and all of those things are here, and this is just to give you a physical reference, this isn't the way it really works, but if you're over here and all of the goodness is flowing here, then you're going to get sprinkles of it coming in. If you're way over here, you're going to probably miss out on it entirely. But when you get into alignment, by fueling yourself with the light that you are, with the remembering of the light that you are, having these conversations, focusing on gratitude, appreciation, celebration, doing the mantras, doing the work that we do in Diamonds of Light to create our freedom, making sure that we're having fun in life, that we're really aware of what our focus is, that we're fueling ourselves. All of these are things that get us into alignment. It's just like a shift. Sometimes it's a millimeter shift that gets us into alignment with all that is there and ready to flow through for us. Every fiber of my being is filled with divine energy and vitality. It begins in the mind and soul. We do the spiritual work of releasing whatever is not of God, releasing the thoughts and the ideas that are not of God, of the light. And then we create space for God's renewing power to work through us. Affirming wholeness activates the divine energy that renews every cell of my being. Wholeness is my birthright. I claim it now. All right, my friends, that is it for today. I hope you have an extraordinary day.